I didn't choose this lifestyle. I got evicted. I did all the right things. I went to work, tried to pay my bills, and yet somehow I carried on falling further and further behind. You see, people might think that this is a midlife crisis. Well, it isn't really. I was just running out of options. And being evicted, I'll be honest, isn't the worst of it. It was a realisation that I'd spent years trying to do the right thing, work and pay my bills, and just keeping going and hoping that something would change. And it felt like the more that I tried, the further behind I was getting. And that was crazy. Because when all of your money ends up being rent, gas, electric, and all the other bills that come with maintaining a house, well, it doesn't make any sense to me anymore just to stand still. Nah, not for me, mate. What the eviction did was gave me permission to have a complete change of my lifestyle. And then I did the whole cliche thing that a guy in my situation does. Well, I buggered off to Thailand for a few months and came back with a different outlook on life. You know, I realised that I was playing a game that was unwinnable. You know, the cards are stacked completely against you. It isn't about earning more money. It's just prioritising where you spend the money that you do earn, if you get me. So ultimately what I decided was to downsize everything in England and live a little bit less here so I can live bigger elsewhere. Guess where I'm going? Okay, so spoiler, I'm off to Berlin. Welcome to Germany, guys. So anyway, no, I'm not moved back into an house. I'm absolutely loving life at the moment. Apparently, we've got to give us fingerprints and some ESS, a new thing that's been set up recently. So let's see how long that takes. Looks like it's all automated, self-service if you like. Well, I don't know what all the fuss is about. It's a quick fingerprint scan and a photo and you're on your way. Perfect, 10 minutes tops. I don't know what I was expecting, but that feels very typical German. Concrete. Right then, so let's go and see what Berlin has to offer. They call this airport Berlin Brandenburg Gate. It's nowhere near bloody Berlin. It's a £40 Uber. Well, not for me, so let's get the train. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm trying to follow Google Maps. It says it's up here somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's try the lower floor. Fernbus, that sounds good. So let's work out how to get a bloody ticket, eh? Self-check. I don't think that's it, I'm not jumping on another aeroplane, put it that way. Ah, VBB, that looks interesting. Right, bear with me. Got my tickets, €5. Much cheaper than an Uber. So let's go and find the train station. They say that Germany's quite efficient with public transport, so I guess we're going to try and put that to the test, because I haven't got a clue. Looks okay to me, it says Berlin. Let's take a look. That looks good to me. Oh, validate. Well, it's stamped, so I guess that's a good sign, I suppose. Well, that was a bit dopey, wasn't it? I'm stood there waiting for the train, look down the track, and there it is. Well, I hope it is. I'm getting on it anyway. I'm still not sure, but we're on the train and we're moving, so fingers crossed.
Erdreise begrüßen den Fensterfahrt nach Berlin Hauptbahnhof, geteilt in Berlin Südkreuz und
Duolingo doesn't help.
It's a fish, but berries, a lion, a cheetah.
Next stop to mine, I think. It was warm on there, I can tell you. Right, where do we go? I have no idea. Right then, the trusty old Google Maps says to exit via exit Q. So I think we've got a bit of a walk because that looks like E. Yeah. I think I found it. U5. Alexanderplatz. That's where we're off. Ow. It's warm on there as well. Karl Marx Alley, Otto Braunstrasse. I'm ready for a beer. There's more steps here than Riverdance. It seems that I found my accommodation for the night, so I'm really pleased that the train only cost €5. It wasn't really that bad, to be honest. So I've just popped out to grab a beer. Strange things just happened. It's cash only, and she gave me too much change, so I've been in and told her that she gave me too much change. So sorted that out, then ordered another beer, and then she shortchanged me. Couldn't make it up. What a weird place. That's Berlin for you, I suppose. So this is Alexanderplatz. We've got our CNA. Oh, and there's a Primark. A Uniqlo. I'd love to get into their clothes, but unfortunately I'm too rotund. And there's a Burger King. Five Guys. Vodafone. Tell you what, I'm absolutely shattered. Today's been a really long day. All I want to do is find something nice to eat. I'm not into Burger King. I've never been a fan of McDonald's. But I'm in Berlin, so kebab it is. So like I was saying earlier, 15 months ago I was evicted and I rebuilt my life, and I like where I am now. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. And being here now is kind of proof of that, because I've never been one for package holidays. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, all-inclusive in Spain has its place, especially when you've got kids. But I never wanted to be the old guy sat there propping a table up having a beer every night that, well, you know, the guy that you try and avoid when you're on them all-inclusive holidays. And I'll be honest with you, sitting by a sun lounger all day waiting for the buffet to open, that's kind of my idea of hell. So that's why I'm glad that I'm able to do some things like this now. Honestly, couldn't be any happier. That tower's amazing. Donna. Let's have a look at the menu. Choices, decisions. Berliner Pilsner, let's give that a try. This is absolutely delicious. Right. I'm going to finish this and I'll come back to you. Nobody wants to see me eating. Well, I'm stuffed and that was absolutely amazing. So I'm going to finish my beer now and head back to the hostel and get an early night because tomorrow we're going to have a look at the wall. Good night.